Back in the day, they were just another raider gang. Now they call themselves the Red Scorpion Militia, and they're filling the airwaves with a lot of trash about how they're the real law and order in Arizona. That's a joke, but you'll still want to step carefully on their turf. They can be a mite touchy.
Okay, yeah, well...
Roger, Echo 1. Be careful out there. Ranger Command out.
Pretty much everyone I've met so far has been a mite touchy. Even the people who are friends.
Once again, the goal of the Arab.
Okay, so we have kind of finished here. I say we never really achieved much here other than the killing of some raiders. But we've done here. There's no antennae. We're not going to get the radio signal sorted at the moment. We've got to continue on and find another alternative. But before we do that, I honestly think it's time to go back to Ranger Citadel. See if we can find a replacement for Bert. And perhaps pick up some better stuff. Maybe they'll let us sell stuff and buy some armor. We really do need armor. Armor is something we need a lot of. I do want another recruit though. We need some better... we need a better range of weapons. I'd like to find someone who's good at heavy weapons or submachine guns. We need someone who's got skills that we don't currently have. Oh, actually, he's leveled. Should call that in.
Copy, Echo 1. This is Ring. Echo, congratulations, Echo.
So yeah, I think we need somebody who's got skills that we don't have. I mean, we can't really rely on these two. They could leave at any time. We've got someone with shotgun, and she's got... I'm going to leave her with the lockpicking and the safe cracking. Perhaps mechanical repair as well. And being told demolitions is not as useful as I thought it was. But we'll see. We will see. Mechanical repair, safe cracking and lockpicking. And shotguns, obviously. Field medic, surgeon, perception handguns. Everything she's got's pretty damned useful. I do want her to get better at, I think, sniper rifle. We've given her a sniper rifle. So if we get her good at sniper rifles, field medic and surgeon. But then we... It's perception. We could really do with perception as well. She did not spot the landmines. And for you, I am going to focus on energy weapons. Energy weapons are very, very powerful. So it's going to be energy weapons, leadership, and smart ass. Maybe kiss ass. Maybe kiss ass. But I think we need someone else who's got, perhaps, who's good at machine gun or heavy weapons. Heavy weapons, possibly. Although there is an argument to be made that somebody good at assault rifles is a better idea. We've actually got a lot of assault rifle ammo. We've got 2 assault rifles. And there is a chance, of course, we will lose Angela. And assault rifles do seem to be good. So I'm tempted to go for another assault rifle person. As for what skills, I just don't know. I'm thinking perhaps perception. I'm thinking, though, I probably need somebody who matches skills of Angela. Here's the thing. If we go back to Ranger Citadel... and she leaves us, we can make the decision then, I suppose. If she stays with us after that, I'm not totally sure she'll leave. Oh, maybe she's staying here until we've found all the rest of... Has ordered us to find a piece of the robot that killed Ace. We've done that. Oh, we got to bring that back to the Citadel. Maybe if we finish these... Maybe if we don't finish it, she'll stay with us. That's terrible. That is terrible, is it not? That is terrible. Alright. Overladen. Alright, well, let's just go back and sell some stuff. Let us sell some stuff. Keep an eye out to loot, lockpick, safe crap. Okay, so that's high pool. Yeah, let's go to the oasis and refill water. Always a good idea in general, isn't it? You see dangerous animals approaching your position. Now, what happens if we run? Your skill in outdoorsman gives you a 75% chance to escape this encounter. See, each encounter is potentially experience and loot, but also potentially death. And we've no idea what animals it is. 75%? Let's try it. Your tracking ability was no match for your skill. Okay, their tracking ability was no match for your skill. Brilliant. Okay. Next oasis. What's the X? What's the X? Radio tower. The thing is, he's... The radio tower. Did we miss something there? We probably did, didn't we? We probably missed something. Okay, let's just keep going. I'm very curious as to what the X is. Mysterious shrine. There's a mysterious shrine. Let's not go there. Let's not go there until we've been to the Citadel. Maybe we can... Yes. Raiders. Let's attack raiders. Raiders are bad. Let's attack raiders. They're not as dangerous as bunny rabbits. Can you believe this? We get attacked by animals. Run away! People. Attack. Right, let's have a look what we can see. But defending people against raiders is, I suppose, what we're supposed to be doing. We're rangers. All right. Okay. Everyone, crouch. Pills. Here. Crouch. Toast. Crouch. Angela. Oh, they've already... Never mind. He got close enough. Oh. Okay. Oh, well, luckily we've got... What are these? Raiders Cutters. Makeshift machete. So they're melee only. Probably do a lot of damage, but hopefully by the time they move here, we will get a lot of shots off on them. He has got armor of 2. Please don't hit that. Nice. And that one's out of range, but no, we can go into ambush. Same for you. There's 2 of them coming in. Oh, no. Nice. Okay, what's this one? This one looks tougher, maybe? Oh, God, why is it? Really? We're ditching you. We've had enough of you. Really? We've just totally had enough of you. She's a complete liability. If it weren't for a surgeon... I'm thinking of taking the weapons off. Oh, God, you know what? Maybe it... Are we keeping Rose? Because if we're keeping Rose... If we keep Rose, it occurs to me... Oh, nice stuff. It occurs to me that if we're keeping Rose, maybe we should make her a sniper. We're probably not going to be able to keep her. And the reason I say this is she's only got 2 skills, surgeon and computer science. Right? If we were keeping her, then we could focus on computer science and surgery and sniper rifle, because she seems to want to go bonkers and do her own thing. But because she's got short-range weapons, she runs in there, points guns at them, and then gets in everyone else's way. I'm thinking if she's got a sniper rifle, she'll stay at the bloody back. And then this would mean we could focus our skills on pills taking perception and field medic. Maybe surgery. Maybe we have 2 surgeons. It's kind of useful being able to get 2 people up. Mind you, I mean, the thing is both of our surgeons can get people up now. I mean, really, from a point of view of surgery, we've got all the surgery we need to keep ourselves alive, probably. Field medic, we need more of. So field medic, handguns, and perception, maybe. And then she's the only person using handguns as a primary weapon. Do we keep Rose? That's the big question. Do we want to keep Rose? Okay. What happened here? Why did this have to happen? They propped him up like some sort of trophy. Yeah. More pointless violence. Yeah. Bit depressing, isn't it? Did we miss anything? No. Wow, they really did go completely nuts, didn't they? They killed everything and everyone. Alright. Well, I'm glad we stopped and killed them. I mean, wild animals are one thing, but raiders... Okay. We probably should stop wild animals, because they'll be attacking travellers as well, I suppose. Still. Oh, I'm torn now. Oh!
Copy, Echo 1.
Report!
Echo 1. Congratulations, Echo 1.
We have got 4 points to spend. Shotguns. Ooh, that gets her better at shotguns. But lockpicking and safe cracking. Oh, and mechanical repair. I don't know how useful mechanical repair is. I really don't. I do, however, know how useful lockpicking, safe cracking, and shotguns are. See, I could raise both safe cracking and mechanical repair. Or just lockpicking. I like being able to pick locks. Okay. Okay. Do you want to enter Ranger City? Yes. Please. Please don't find the whole place overrun and... Did she just put something behind her back? What have we got here? Rock! Ashley! And La Loca. Let's have a look. What have we got here? Oh. We got loot is what we got. First things, we get home. First thing we're going to do... We ask where the hell you got your armour. That's what we're going to do. Is we're just going to dig things up. Yay! That's terrible. Right. Hello. Ranger Brass Nux. This ranger is covered in piercings, tattoos, and scars, and doesn't seem much older than a kid. He's scrubbing graffiti off the wall. Ranger Brass Knuckles, you ain't found anything I could make use for my art projects, have you? Have we? Did we? What? Found some. Found some. What? Oh shit, can I have it? I'll keep RC here clean, don't worry, just gonna pretty up the wasteland. What am I giving him? What am I giving him? What am I giving him? Here you go. You do to the best. What did we give him? I bet you guys can learn a little something from this instead. Toaster's lost a can of spray paint. Yay! I think, yay. Received Kumite, a history. Hey, I got latrine, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Logbook page, pub scout, fun time camping guide, commutator history. +1 outdoorsman. Oh! Oh! +1 brawling skill and +1 outdoorsman. Right, now the person we should give this to is probably Angela, if we were going to keep her, because she's got outdoorsman skill. But we could just, let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. I'm hoping giving him a spray gun wasn't a bad idea. Was there anything else, by the way? Big plans, alright, never mind. Oh! Come home, dig the place up. Sounds like a good plan to me. Trader! Hello! Yes, thank you. La Loca. 5 armor! 5 armor! 5 armor! No armor! No armor! Can't believe they sent us out! That general's a cheeky... What's up, Echo One? They call me La Loca, but I'm not crazy, just crazy good. I'm the best around with a shotgun. If you've got an opening on the squad, I'm ready to go. Maybe... Not right now. We just want a shotgun. Okay. Ashley Brigo. Change him. Sniper rifle. She's got a sniper rifle. Ooh. Okay. Rook. I'm Rook. Man, you're lucky I'm out in the field. I can't wait to get into action. I got my carbine and a damn good attitude. Carbine. That's an assault rifle? Is that an assault rifle? Not a weapons expert here. Are these the 3 I've got a choice of? I got a choice between... Pick up. Tuna fish. Okay. What? No. Okay. We stole the... I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. Oh, more digging. More digging. Yeah, don't worry, General. We're going to be right there to report. We're just digging some holes. Holes are good. Who doesn't like holes? Ooh. That's a grave. That would be really disrespectful. He says. Thoroughly intending to dig it up anyway. Okay. This is Captain Solvay Sifors. Welcome back, kids. How's the mission going? Like crap? We lost someone. So, sell all junk. Okay, all junks. Does that sell it for everyone? Yeah, okay, right. So, this doesn't include stuff we've got equipped. Okay, that's good. We've got a leather jacket, 2 armor. We should get a bunch of that. Do we have the money for it? We've got a bit of money, actually. We should... Let's not buy anything until we've totally... Oh, hello. Oh, really, really, yes, just... We're so buying stuff. We are so buying stuff. Look at that. Sawn off. Scorpion. Okay, so... Shoddy radiation suits. Right. Have we only got one? Can we only buy one of those? Probably. Small scope. Buying that. Oh my god. Literally just... Oh. We will be back. I promise we will be back. We're going to sell you all our junk. We're going to sell you a lot of other stuff as well. The blood staff, probably. We're going to sell you just a ton of stuff. We are literally going to be selling you... Actually, I think we can sell this already, right? I think we can safely say certain amounts of stuff we're definitely going to give away. I don't think we can carry that. We're going to keep... Yeah, well, let's just see what's going on here first before we sell a lot. Oh, no, keep that. Keep that. Is that junk? Do we get a storage? Do we get a storage where we can sell stuff? That's what I would like to know. Alright, let's just sell this. Right, we've got enough to buy this armor for at least one person now. Yeah, we are definitely coming back. But I want to go and look around, see what other options are. Go into the Citadel. Dig up graves. Okay. There's Ace's grave. Oh, we can't be, no. I mean, is that where the logbook page is? Is that where the logbook page is? That seems awfully disrespectful. That could be where the logbook page is. Okay, no, right, okay, yeah, no, okay. You're right, you're absolutely right. We were only doing it for the best of intentions. I wasn't actually gonna... Okay. Major Gibbets. Good to see... Wayne, okay, I didn't read all that because I was too busy concentrating on your name. I guess that was hi. And I'm opening the doors for you. Yay, we got in the Citadel! Oh, wait. Good to see you, recruits. The General informed me that you've completed your mission in Ag Center and now have full Ranger privileges. 7 armor. He's wearing a humongous double-barreled pistol on his hip. A humongous one, really. Okay, let's talk to him. Let's not talk to him. Let's instead enter in to the Citadel. Okay. That looks a little intimidating. Does that not look intimidating to anyone else? A little bit like, kind of like... Captain Hunter. Team Echo, isn't it? Nice to put a face to a name. I'm Captain Hunter, Team Delta. Okay, we're not going to have a whole my team's better than your team thing, are we here? Because honestly, I think your team's better than my team. I'm perfectly okay with that. Your team doesn't look like the other teams we've met. I'm saying that? We've not met any other teams. This is the first team we've met. That's because we're different from the other teams you've met. Which is none of them. Special Ops. Awesome. Why didn't they send you out to do all the crap we've just done? Aren't all Ranger operations special? What makes yours different? They don't die as easily as ours? Well, let's just say we're the Ranger team Vargas calls when other Ranger teams get out of line. Oh, you kill other Ranger teams. Because they've done what? Failed horribly. Doesn't that normally mean they're dead? Or they've gone off the reservation? I believe goodbye is in order. Be seeing you, chum. Are you going to push us out of the way? Yeah, we're going to have dealings with them, aren't we? What's that? Those are big guns. Who are you? Grenadier Steel Dawn. Awesome name. Nothing out of the ordinary. What the hell's that? Through these massive vault-like elevator doors... No, though these massive vault-like elevator doors have been polished to a military-grade shine, you can see small amounts of warping and tiny scuffs. Oh, let's go talk to you. Talk. Before he goes. Perimeter secure. Okay. All around the edges. If you had to guess, Rangers have tried everything from arc welding torches to C4 to open this behemoth with no success. Oh, don't worry. I have a sneaking suspicion that we're probably going to find a way in. Alright. Sergeant Wade Woodson. We probably should speak to the General first. That would... Or we could loot him. Yeah, I'm going to go with speak to the General. A stiff, bearded old man wearing a hard-worn Ranger uniform and a battered old cowboy hat. General Vargas walks with a cane, but he's not helpless. He wears a pearl-handled revolver on his hip, and there are a lot of notches on the barrel. Who does that? Who really notches the barrel? Just because you've killed someone. Besides, the way we're going, we'd need a very, very long bloody barrel. Let's have a look. So, you saved Ag Center at the expense of High Pool. A tough decision, and I know it must weigh heavily on your mind. Not really. But a choice had to be made. Really, it was all about radiation. And once you chose Ag Center, you did all you could to save it and its people. I'm particularly pleased that you went out of your way to help Matt Forrestall. He was a great ranger and remains a credit to our organisation. And now that he's left... And remains a credit to our organisation now he's left. Also, let me personally thank you for finding Ace's killer, whatever it was. I'm sorry your initiation into the Rangers has been such a trial of fire, but you've proven yourself tough under pressure, and in my eyes that makes you fit to be a Ranger. You've earned the name. Welcome aboard, Rangers. Now, any questions? Can we have some armour, sir? We found a page for... Woo! We found a page from Ace's logbook, sir. Did you? Excellent work. Let me have a look. Not much here, is there? Let me see. Fell in with a snake squeezing cellar. Uh-oh. Okay, getting that feeling of being followed. Damn, tells us a sad story, doesn't it? Guess what came out of the dark was that damn killer robot. Well, looks like your best lead is to find the snake squeezing salesman, whoever he is. Mentions Rail Nomad here. So have a look there, if you haven't already. Maybe this fellow knows something more, like where the rest of the logbook is. Okay. I have a feeling once we find the rest of this logbook, Angela's going to disappear. I really do. I have a sneaking suspicion. So... Sorry, Angela, you're not getting the Outdoorsman skill book. We're going to need it for someone else. Okay. Thanks for letting us in the Citadel. Are you kidding me? It's your home now, recruits. A place to rest and resupply between missions, a place to learn and to share your knowledge with others. But it's more than that. Yes, it's a great big place safe from the outside world. Despite its tarnished history, the Citadel is a force for good, a shining beacon of justice in a dark land, a bulwark against barbarism in a world of lawlessness and brutality. Indeed, it is the furrowed field out of which the seeds of order will grow into a new and better civilization. Is he trying to sell the place to us? Because we don't have enough money. Forgive me, get carried away sometimes, but I do believe we are making a difference, despite my shortcomings, and that our flame must not be allowed to be snuffed out. That's why we need young, motivated recruits like yourselves. What shortcomings do you have, apart from being a little stingy on the armour department? I have been too cautious, recruits. Since we took this place over 15 years ago, I focused too much on keeping the peace in areas we know, and not enough on outside threats. That sounds ominous. This is what we're going... Right. I wanted to rebuild, get our numbers up, but all I've really been doing is letting the world pass us by. Well, that's got to change, and the change starts with you. Oh, goody. You're going to find out where this threat is coming from. Okay. A place to learn, sir. We have a library here, and we compile maps and information about the region to help us with our work. If you want to know about old tech or ancient knowledge, go talk to old Flintlock there. If you've got a map questions, see Gilbert. He's our cartographer. Excellent. Let's just do this reverse order here. Gilbert. Gilbert was another one of my squad. We called him Thrasher back in the day. A good man to have in a tight spot. Past his fighting days now, though. Took a wound during the Battle of Base Cochise and never fully recovered. Now he's our cartographer and damn good at it. You'll find him in the museum with Flintlock. Okay. I don't see Flintlock. Can we resupply, sir? Yeah, okay. Who is Flintlock, sir? Corporal Eggleston is Flintlock. Ah, Flintlock was old when I was your age. Now he's ancient. Knows more about the history of the Desert Ranges than any man alive, and he'll tell you so himself. Okay, resupply. You'll want to talk to our quartermaster, Sergeant Melson, about that. He'll provide you with all the weapons, armour and gear you need to carry out your duties in the Wasteland. You might also want to talk to Ethel Mercaptain or TNT Tan if you need something special. Lieutenant Tan? Our munitions expert. Crazy bastard is going to blow us all up one day. Does good work though. In the field, his ordnance is highly reliable. It's just his workshop that scares the bejesus out of me. Rangers, any advice for us, sir, apart from don't get shot or eaten by bunnies? You are a next generation recruits, and I want you to make us proud. Remember that every action you take reflects directly upon the Desert Rangers as a whole. We have worked hard to gain the trust of the people of Arizona, and to have them accept our authority. Keep that in mind every time you draw your weapon or make a promise. The lives of other Rangers and the rule of law depend on your wisdom, honor, and forbearance. Oh dear. You think it was more than one killer robot, sir, he says in a completely disjointed conversational way. General Vargas. I don't know. Ace fought plenty of robots in his time and they never gave him any trouble, so I'm wondering if it was something new, something worse. And if it is, we better find out. Listen, if you brought that thing back with you or even have a part of it, show it to McCaptain over in the Armory. Like I said, she might be able to ID it. And here, take this with you. When you bring something to McCaptain, it's a requisition form of some sort of McCaptain's top shelf gear. For finding Ace's killer, you deserve it! Yes! Gear! Love it! Sorry, don't get all excited about... We're talking about Ace's killer and I'm jumping up and down saying loot. Probably not particularly Ranger behaviour. Anything else you can tell me about Ace, sir? Ace and I went way back to the prison days. We fought... That really does sound bad, doesn't it? We fought Finster and the base Cochise robot army together. Dear oh dear. We rebuilt the Citadel from scratch. That I sent him on the mission which got him killed hangs heavy on my heart, and Angie's never going to forgive me. You know Angie well, sir, he says, as if she wasn't right behind him staring at his neck. Well, enough not to talk behind her back when she's standing right in front of me. Hey Angie, how you holding up? Okay. Better now, General. I'm only crying 8 hours out of every day now, instead of 16. Ain't no shame in grieving, Angie. No shame at all. Cochise. What happened to base Cochise? Place was nearly the death of us. Hell, it was nearly the death of the whole human race. Damned malevolent mainframe churning out endless army of robots. If we hadn't stopped it, well, I hate to think. Finster. What's the deal with Erwin John Finster? Craziest jackalope we ever faced. Might have been human once. Might have been sane too. But when we met him, he was a crazy android bent on wiping out the human race and replacing us all with mutants. Got his head in our museum if you want to take a look. No, I'm good. Prison. Anything to say about the prison? Our old stomping grounds since right after the apocalypse. We moved out of there about 15 years ago when we took this place over. Wasn't a bad place, but the Citadel is more defensible. The Red Scorpions have moved into the prison since they're a nasty bunch from all accounts. They call themselves the Red Scorpion Militia now, and lately they've been filling the airwaves with a lot of trash about how they're the real law and order around here. Just another raider gang, if you ask me. I don't give them the time of day. Okay. Who is Ethel McCaptain, sir? One of the brightest minds in the Citadel. She's really helped us get our weapons and armour up to scratch, and she's always coming up with new and better stuff. Worth a visit just to see what she's got cooking. Yeah, I was definitely going off to check her cooking out. Who is Wade Woodson, sir? Woodson, that man right over there, my radio wingman, the man who keeps me on the air. If you want to know more about the repeater units or how to use your radio, see him. Excellent. Sergeant Melson. Can you tell me about Sergeant Melson? Go on then. Melson's all right. A bit young, a bit rowdy, a bit gung-ho. But the Rangers need that now. We need new blood like yourself. Okay. Make us proud, recruits. I will try my best. Sergeant Barry Jackson. Oh. It comes and goes, Snake, you know. Who are we talking to? Staff Sergeant Scorpio. Hello? No? Oh, we don't get conversation out. Option. Can we? A few ringed binders stick out at you. The spine reads Memories of My Time in the Rangers by General S. Vargas. Can we loot this or is he... No, let's not do that. It's not. Sergeant Wade Woodson. One of the most technically minded members of the Rangers. He's wearing a makeshift pair of glasses and is starting to grey at the temples. Welcome, recruits. Nice to make your acquaintance. Good work saving the day and attaching the repeater units to the Ag Center. The General and I thank you, and now I'm guessing you're here to learn more about these mysterious broadcasts you're helping us with. Yes, indeed. We don't know where they're coming from or who's making them. Hell, they could be old pre-war recordings for all we know. But we've been hearing them since the sky started to clear, and they've got a threatening sound to them. So we've been trying to learn more about them, which is what we'd sent Ace out to do when the robot murdered him. Now, you already attached one of those repeater units to the radio tower at Ag Center, but because you were unable to do so at High Pool, we're in a bit of a bind. See, we intended to make a Watts and Watt ad hoc antennae array using those two towers, our tower here and the tower where Ace died. Linking those four would have allowed us to pinpoint the origin of the signal. Now, however, we're going to have to try and find the radio tower that General already mentioned to you in De Monta, if it even exists. Got all that? Good. De Monta. I've been hearing the Red Scorpion radio chatter about the place for more than a year now. They claim it's somewhere beyond the eastern radiation clouds. I hope they're right. The radio tower that Gilbert says is rumoured to be there could be our only hope of tracking down the mysterious broadcasts. What's a Watts and Watt ad hoc antennae array? A WWAAA. You sure you want to hear this? Most people's eyes glaze over when I start getting technical. Go on then. Really? Okay, you asked for it. So, with the traditional Watts and Watt method of radio direction finding techniques, it is possible to find the direction... Okay, you're completely right. My eyes have started glazing over. To perform an amplitude comparison on the incoming signal, an ad hoc antennae pair is a pair of antennas that take the vector difference of the received signal. Okay, you know what? Satisfied. Really satisfied. High Pool. What do you know about High Pool? It's destroyed. I'm sorry you weren't able to save High Pool. Its reservoir and treatment plant provided water for us and the other communities in the area. It will be sorely missed. What about the Ag Center? I'm so glad you were able to save the Ag Center, as are we. They're doing so much to develop hardier animal and plant stock that will survive out here in the wastes. It would have been a real blow to have lost them. What is the repeater unit again? We use repeater units to boost a weak radio signal out in the field and transmit the data back to the Citadel. And let me tell you, it was hell trying to find enough parts to make the ones we needed, which is why I'm so glad you were able to find the ones Ace was carrying. Skies. Well, it's only a theory, but my guess is that the fallout that's been floating around up in the ionosphere since the war has been muddying things up there. Muddying things up there. Stopping long-range broadcasts from being reflected back to Earth. Now maybe the fallout is starting to decay, and the ionosphere is slowly returning to normal, allowing it to reflect radio waves like it used to back in the good old days. Or not. I only know what I read in salvaged books. Whatever caused it, we're definitely picking up more distant radio signals these days. And Whatever caused it, we're definitely picking up more distant radio signals these days than we were able to 3 months ago. And what do you think of the General sat over there? Well, it's sitting... No, of course you're not. Right, never mind. Yeah, I'm not going to say anything bad about the General while I'm sitting right next to him, am I? You better not, Woodson. I'll take away your smokes ration. See? But seriously, I think the General has been a wise and cautious leader. Kiss ass. These past 15 years, some of the boys may think he keeps it a little too cautious, but they're not the ones who have to field the calls when good men die. Since we started hearing those strange broadcasts, he's decided that the quiet times are over, and this place is here, on the air, listening to the people of the wastes and sending his troops into battle. Quiet? What do you mean by quiet? Well, we spent 15 years since we defeated the base, Cochise AI, retrenching, rebuilding the Citadel, rebuilding our numbers, solidifying our position. It made us stronger. It made us a stronger organization, I think, but we also have a smaller footprint now, and some of the places we used to patrol have kind of fallen off the map. Now, though, I think it's time to wake up. The world is changing, these crazy broadcasts, the Red Scorpion in the old prison, reports of trade routes to the east, where we thought there was nothing but radiation. If the Rangers still want to be a force for good in the world, then we've got to start stepping out beyond our own backyard. Okay. There's a whole lot of inspirational speech in this one room, isn't there? East of what? We always thought that the radiation east of the prison was just too strong and that travel that way was impossible, but now that the Scorpions are claiming they've established trade with a community beyond the radiation called Demonta, and also with a group calling themselves the Servants of Titan, that really is a little worrying, isn't it? In any group that calls themselves Servants of something, usually it's a bad sign. It really is, you know. Servants of the people, little less worrying. Servants of anything else tends to mean servants of something, and we're going to make sure all of you are servants too. Yeah. Okay. So, where was I? Completely distracted. Blah, blah, blah. Group calling. So, yeah. We're not welcome in Scorpion territory, so we can't check the truth of all this. But they do seem to be getting better weaponry from somewhere, so maybe it's legit. Anything to say about the prison? Our old home base? Not bad for what it was, but we've been outgrowing it for decades. When we cleared the previous owners out of this place, we saw an opportunity to make a move. Who are the Red Scorpions? The Red Scorpions militia, they took over the old prison when we moved out. Not really much more than a raider gang, but they're starting to tell everyone they're the real law in Arizona, and they're asking people to call them for help instead of us. Maybe they're really trying to shape up, but I doubt it. Sounds more like an old-fashioned shakedown scheme to me. The base Cochise AI, what's that? It was the Rangers' greatest enemy, though really all it was a malfunctioning machine, the mainframe of a pre-war military facility that somehow got it into its circuit board head that everybody in the world was its enemy. It started pumping out robots to defend itself, and if we hadn't stopped it, those robots would have killed everyone in Arizona. Okay, thank you for the info. Right. Okay. Wow, we got all that from one room. A lot of big guns around here. Okay. Flintlock! Hello, Flintlock. Ancient and balding, with his ranger fatigues hanging baggy on his skinny frame, he wears his long grey hair pulled back in a tight ponytail and his bifocals teeter on the tip of his nose. What a choice to have to make. Well, I'm glad you saved AG Center. Nothing like... Sorry, Ag Center. Nothing I like better than their rutabagas. Okay. Now, what can old Flintlock do for you today? General Vargas, what do you think of him? He's a good kid. Good kid, Vargas. Helped us save the world from Finster and the base Cochise robot army back in the bad old days. And he's been keeping us safe and strong ever since. Love him like my own son. What was base Cochise? We sort of know all these. Alright. Finster, we didn't know much about that, actually. Didn't you see his head in the museum? Crazy scientist type. Wanted to kill everyone and replace them with mutants. Started making plagues to wipe us all out. Thank God Vargas and Angie and Thrasher and Hellraiser put him down like the mad dog he was. Okay. Is there anything we can help you with? As a matter of fact, I could use your help. The museum is always looking for interesting relics and artifacts from the past to add to our collection. Recovering that kind of stuff was the best thing the crazies who lived here before ever did. Trouble was, all they wanted was to hide it away. We want to show it to people, let them cogitate on it, maybe figure out what some of it does. So listen, if you come across anything interesting while you're on patrol, bring it back and I'll trade you for what you found. And I won't give you no junk neither. I'll set you up with something good. Oh, right, well we found quite a few things then. We found an axe in a grave marked Harry the Bunny Master in Ag Center. Weird. Huh? Harry the Bunny Master. He was a mean old if you'll pardon my French. Can't believe you found his axe. Dr. Tideman's bandaged many a wound from that blade. I'd love to keep it in the museum if you donate it. Yeah? We don't have an option to just do yes. We've got to actually... Okay. We'll give it to you if you tell us about Harry the Bunny Master. There you go. Well, before Matt Forrestal got the place cleaned up, Harry ran Ag Center pretty much all by himself. He had a whole bunch of killer rabbits. We may have met them. They killed Bert. He'd chase off any ranger that got near the facility, so it wasn't till he died that someone got in there and saw all the advanced tech and experimental crops he'd been hiding. That man was definitely not right in the head, but boy was he strong. I'm happy to compensate you for the work of bringing this back. I'd have a scrap budget. I could pay you out of it. Or I can make a report to the General to make sure you get an accelerated promotion merit. Get you to that next rank a little sooner. So do I want scrap? Or do I want an acceleration promotion merit? I think acceleration that one. Merit. Scrap or merit? Merit. Okay. We also have blood staff. I'm glad we didn't sell this. I almost sold it. Oh, I doubt that highly. A ranger team took it off the corpse of a blood priest up in Needles. Oh, right. I said, we found another blood staff. Maybe this is the real one. Oh, I doubt it that highly. A ranger team took it off the corpse of a blood priest up in Needles, and that was after they used it on a machine that verified that it was the real deal. Would you be willing to donate the fake? It'd be useful for instructing our new recruits not to get caught up in the excitement over finding pre-war artifacts. Smartass. Level 4 required. Should we just keep it? Should we keep it and try and give it to him when we got our smartass skill up? We could raise smartass a little bit and then express doubt. Did you call us children? Hey, everyone's a kid. To me, I'm older than dirt. And you're just back from your first patrol, ain't you? Well, I guess you... Okay, fair enough. Flintlock. How did you get that name? The fella's old joke that I've been around so long that the standard issue for a ranger back in my day was a flintlock and a coonskip cap. And well, they ain't far wrong. I got boots older than General Vargas's daddy. Go cheese. Back before Apocalypse, it was the military facility, just like this one. Only Cochise was a robot research center. Then somehow, about 15 years back, its mainframe had some kind of glitch, and it started thinking that humans were the enemy. I can't imagine why. Can you believe it? No. The darned thing started pooping out killer robots and sending them off to kill all and sundry. Well, the Rangers had to put a stop to that, and didn't they? And so we did. Blew the damn place to Kingdom Come. Ain't seen a robot since. Alright, we don't actually have the smart-ass option anymore, so let's give him the staff. There you go. Okay, goodbye. Alright. Who are you? I don't think you're... Steel Dawn, you didn't want to talk to us. What's this? A small square piece of plastic, blue, orange and white. There are raised letters and numbers embossed on it. Most of the numbers have been rubbed off, but you can just make out the letters H. Crusher Esquire. What the hell is it? Proteus. Oh! Fix It by Guy McVer. Hidden on the bottom shelf. Taking it. Mechanicals. Ooh. Intelligence Report Part 1. Memories of my times. Let's... Okay. We're busy looting the place. Nobody seems to mind. Oh, this is the blood staff. Alright. A Red Rider carbine action. 200 shot range model air rifle with a compass in the stock. And a thing which tells the time. If you're not careful with it, you'll shoot your eye out with it. Okay, and this is... This gun is so big and bulky, it has to be mounted on tank treads. I like it. Standard placard on the ground reads, Meson Cannon. I like the idea of it. Oh, what? While the cannon has been dead for years, its parts seem to be in working order. Some with knowledge of machines and how to repair them might be able to get the power flowing. Yeah, let's just not do that. Let's really not do that. Okay. What the hell's this? Wasteland Snake by PFC Vargas. Find water. What? W... Oh god, it's a computer game. Never mind. Anything else? A plastic card with a black stripe on one side. Said the word sec past 7. Okay, give me a sec. What did we have here? Fictional eyepiece is the word Proteus. Is that the head? Is that the head? That's the head. That's what we were supposed to see. These are just credit cards. It's a Visa card. Okay. And this is a toaster! Oh. Okay, we got somebody... Before we do anything else, let's... Oh. Really? We're not that good at toaster repair. Somehow the Rangers have managed to keep an intact M388 Davy Crockett tactical nuke in perfect shape for the last 150 years. Every part, wire and actuator looks to be in working order. Do you think the warhead is live too? I can talk to it. What? A bright red button blinks silently on the control panel below the launching mechanism. Leave! Yes! Hit the red button on the working tactical nuke. That sounds like a really good idea. Though the shelf is mostly filled with charts, maps, and this is the cartographer. Okay. Oh. Sergeant Gilbert Thrasher Segara. Okay, doesn't want to talk to me. Fine. Didn't want to talk to you either. Sorry, I didn't mean that. That was very rude. I did want to talk to you, and I'm very disappointed that you didn't want to talk to me. Levi Hand, how are you doing? Okay. We got another door there. That's the jet. Okay, what have we got here? Acquisitions, maybe? Rogers, Matthew Rogers, let's have a look. What we've got here, we've got a door. A door, you've seen many like it. Let's go in. We've got McCaptain there. We've got Bowling here. And we got Tobias Nelson here. Right, McCaptain was probably the first one we need to talk to. I think. Looking closer, you see that the woman isn't quite as youthful as she seems. There are a few grey hairs amongst the brown and a lot of lines around her eyes, but she sketches with the keen eye intensity of a younger woman. A very tough decision considering it was your first time out. Ag Center was a good choice though. There are great scientists there. You knew we were coming. Every new recruit the General brings in gets around to visiting us eventually. The weapons and armour we make are what keep them alive after all. Yay! Most are curious where they came from. I imagine you're no exception. Okay. What do you think? Robot leg. General Vargas said to bring you this robot leg that we found at Ace's murder site. Whoa! God, that was a little... Just... Can we have a slightly less aggressive sound for that? Let's take a look at it. Remarkable, but unnerving. I've never seen robot tech this advanced. It'll take me some time to give it a full examination. So if you'll excuse me, Fascinating. Oh, yes, we're still here. We go. Other things. Weapon. Armor. Requisition. Stuff. Give me stuff. What can I do? Thank you. What kind of weapons do you have? We service, repair, and reinvent every kind of weapon, from knives and handguns to rifles, even energy weapons. I like it. When we can get our hands on them. We don't do explosives, though. That's TNT Tan's department. Go talk to Sergeant Melson if you're looking to purchase your armaments. I only issue my interesting pet projects if you have got a requisition. We have got a requisition somewhere, but what kind of armor do you make? We have everything from sturdy leather jackets to hard forged plate to the finest reconditioned pre-war combat armor we can find. You'll have to pay more for the expensive items. Oh dear. Research and repair doesn't come free, but we aren't out to make a profit. Just to recoup our expenses, go see Sergeant Melson for that. I've got some custom interesting armor, but the General's orders are to save those for special loadouts only. You make the weapons here? Well, that's a bit of a misnomer. We do make some of them, but really, the really interesting ones, but mostly what we do here is refurbish scavenged weapons and armour. One thing we hope our rangers will do is collect any broken down weapon parts, stray bits left over from modding, and what have you. They find us as they patrol the wastes and bring them back here to Melson over in Quartermaster's office. In exchange, he'll buy it off you at a great markup. Okay, so sell weapon parts to Melson. I hope I haven't been selling that as junk. Probably have. Okay, anyway, the General gave us this requisition form. Oh yes, I forgot. The General mentioned that. He was so pleased you founded Ace's Killer that he asked me to let you have the pick of some of my more interesting creations. Let's see. The General allocated a requisition for you for completing a thorough investigation of Captain Ace's death site. So I've got one requisition allocated for you. Okay. Oh, we can put... Combat knife. Looks good. Anna's eagle feather. Ship in a bottle. Although mechanical repair. Unused bow. White Death. I was hoping for something more. I was hoping for something a bit more. Is that any good? No. At the moment, either the max water category or the +1 mechanical repair is looking good purely because... Oh, critical chance. A critical chance improve. That's not bad as well. But mechanical repair, then we don't have to... Then if we need to repair something, you can... Yeah, alright, let's take that then. We can't take all of them, can we? No! One. Alright, well, fine. We'll take the ship in a bottle. Looks like you're out of requisitions. Remember, it's just one item per requisition. I'll let you... It was a bit crap, wasn't it? Alright. What have you got for us? Nothing! No, okay. Lieutenant TNT Tan. Nicest guy you'd ever want to meet, but shall we say less than cautious. He's nearly blown himself up more than once. He likes creating experimental explosives. I like him. Just like I like working on experimental weapons and armour, though I dare say my safety record is a trifle better than his. What's interesting weapons? I'm interested! The interesting ones are my department, but I'm always trying to come up with new and better weapons and armour, using bits and bobs we have lying around. Can't just give them away though. Creating them takes a lot of our precious resources, so the General is pretty tight with the requisition orders. Okay. How would I get a requisition order? Well, the General keeps a tight grip on records, blah blah. Haven't you... Okay, all of the officers in the Citadel have the power to give them out, but only if we think a particular weapon would be necessary for the successful completion of a mission, or if we're impressed by how a ranger team completed a difficult assignment. I can hand over one piece of tech for each requisition you earn, but just one, so make sure you think it over before you take the first shiny thing you see. Oh, are you saying I should save up my requisitions until we've got better tech available? That might be sensible. Alright, I think we've... This is... No, how about you? Bowling? A gaunt man in his 30s hunches over a table cleaning the oil and gun parts. He is smeared with oil and sweat and seems to be trembling slightly. Listen, I heard you talking to my captain just now, and well, everything she's got is solid merchandise, but as you may have noticed, Melson's going to make you pay through the nose for the good stuff. Well, I got a little toy collection of my own, and I'd be willing to let some of it go a lot cheaper than she will. Interested? What kind of good stuff? Big guns, energy weapons, rockets, sniper rifles, all top quality. I made them myself. Do you want some? Won't they jam up at every other shot? I swear they're just as good as the one Melson has, but at a fifth of the price. Can I just say goodbye and get back to him on this one? Because that sounds like a really... I don't think we're interested, to be honest, because that sounds shady. Come on, I'm trying to raise money for A family emergency. Alright, what does your family need money for? I'm trying to help my sister out. I can't tell you any more than that, but it's important. I promise. Come on, can't you do a guy a favour? Is your sister in trouble? I'm not saying anything more about it. Will you help me out? Buy a gun or two. Smart ass. What you're saying doesn't make sense. Something pretty terrible must be going on for you to risk getting kicked out of the Rangers for it. You're right. Look, it's my sister. If you ain't interested in the guns, I gotta get a letter to her. It's important, but I can't leave the Citadel. I can't get the time off. Would you take this to her? She lives in Rail Nomad's camp. Her name is Catty. And tell her I'm sorry. Okay, I will deliver the letter for you. Thank you. I owe you one. Here. So what's important about this letter? Oh, kiss ass 4 required. It's private between me and her. Will you take the letter? Yes, I'm taking it. Alright. Melson! The young sergeant has the build and hearty confidence of a born jock. His neck is bigger around than his head, and his biceps strain the sleeves of his tight t-shirt. Sheesh, they haven't even assigned you your bunks yet, and already the old man sent you off on a couple of do-or-die missions, including the die bit, I might add, mate. Well, that's the way it goes in the Desert Rangers these days. I'm sorry to say we better get you kitted out ASAP. Are you ready to equip yourselves, or do you have some fresh questions first? Oh, right. Old man. Oops, did I say that out loud? Don't tell Vargas I called him that. He'd hit me with his cane. Do or die. Well, choosing between High Pool and Egg Center wasn't exactly easy, was it? And following up those radio signals already killed Captain Ace. Okay, that's cold, I know, but it pisses me off. How did one of our best men die in such a bullshit mission? And now Vargas is sending you off to finish the job? Hey, I'm glad you found Ace's murderer, but it's not going to stop there. He's going to send you off to find some stupid signal. He probably is. You don't think the signal is a threat? More like a waste of time, if you ask me. We got bigger troubles right here in our own backyard. Why are we going to go chasing radio signals? Troubles? Well, the Red Scorpions, for one. I'm afraid if we leave them to their own devices, they're going to get too big to put down. How do you feel about the Red Scorpions? I'd say that was fairly biggest gang around right now. They're getting more organised every day. I say we should be going after them and leaving these bullshit radio signals alone. Did you hear that Ace was killed by a robot? Rangers, Vargas, questions. We have a few questions. Help. Is there anything we can help you with? No, I'm good. Aye. Well, actually, there is one thing. Of course there is, now that I think about it. Now that us Rangers are getting active again, we're starting to use a lot more ammo, and I'm running low. To make more, I need as much brass, lead and steel as I can get my hands on. So if you acquire any broken weapon parts, especially the junk that's left over from modding your weapons, bring them back to me and I'll buy them up. I'll buy them at a premium. I like raw materials, but seeing as how the only metal we get is from our weekly level-uppy deliveries, broken down parts of old weapons will work. Okay. You knew Ace well? Ace was one of the best. All of us Rangers looked up to him. Now he's dead, murdered, and for what? So we could chase some radio signal that might or might not be a threat to us somewhere down the line. Sometimes I don't get the General's thinking at all. Well, that's why he's the General. Did you hear he was killed by a robot? Yeah, I heard. Some kind of synthetic man. Heard it carved up Ace like a piece of meat. You don't think the radio mission is important? I don't know why Vargas is so gung-ho to find this signal. It already killed Captain Ace, and it might kill you too. For nothing, as far as I can see. It's probably just some old pre-recorded message. There's probably no one there at all. Alright, do we have some questions for him before we equip? Ask away. If you want to know about any of the gear, name it. If you've got questions about the Citadel, I can help you out there too. Storage. Where can we store our extra equipment? You see the Ranger locker behind you on the wall? If you want, your team can use it to store extra gear. Nice. Don't worry, I'll make sure no one messes with it. Brilliant. That is really, really useful, because there's stuff here I'm not totally sure if I want to use, but don't want to necessarily sell. Ranger Citadel, what about it? Otherwise known as Ranger Clubhouse. This will be your home away from home as long as you're a Ranger, and there are worse places to live, believe me. The food's good, the water's clean, and you're surrounded by your best pals. A bunch of badass desert rangers who've got your back, no matter what. Who could ask for better than that? Hoo-ah. Equip, can you show us what's available? Have a look what you got. Have a look at what we got while I got your requisition forms ready, and make sure you choose wisely. Won't last a day out there in the wastes without proper equipment and water. Bulletproof shirts requires 4 strength and speed. Okay, what have we got? Alright. So she can use that. She can use the bulletproof shirt. We really don't have a huge number of options. Tactical vest! Tactical vest! Now we gotta buy this. This is not requisition stuff then. Tactical vest. What else have you got? Ooh, oh, look! Hello? What's your name? Oh, okay. Now we gotta buy this. Oh, but I'm thinking we need tactical vests. So, like for example, if I put this on this, right, I gotta pay for this. So this is a. Oh, I'm gonna be here all day.